All right, class, we are in our notebook today. We're on page 3. Go ahead and find page 3. And then I'm going to scoot us down to our vowels page. All right, class, some of you may have things written in that I don't. So if I'm telling you to write something in on a page and you already have something written in, just do it on your practice paper. All right, but I don't have anything written in here for my first sound of I, E. So if you don't, just like I don't, then right here, I want you to write the word bring. All right, remember our last sound is and we need 2 letters to say that. So go ahead and write bring and then mark it. All right, I'll put our whiteboard here so you can go ahead and check. Make sure your word looks like that. If it doesn't, fix it. If not, we can just keep on moving. Okay. The next word we're going to write in is right here on our I, E. Remember, there's only 3 spaces because this is our vowels section. So I, E has 3 vowel sounds. Is its consonant sound, and I, E are its vowel sounds. All right, so right here, for our second sound of I, E, our second vowel sound, we're going to write guy. Class, which G do we use in guy? Good, G, 2-letter G, always followed by a vowel. So go ahead and write and mark guy right here. And then let's check it. All right, make sure yours looks like that. And then that is it for page 3 today. So next we'll go to page 5. Page 5, which is our, what do we have on page 5? Good, our multi-letter vowel patterns. All right, we're gonna scoot all the way down here to our last one on the page. Class, what does this say? Good, O, U, Uff, Off, Ah, Ow. All right, so today we had 2 different words that used this. In both of those words, it was saying its 5th sound. So it's going to go here in the 5th spot for writing a word. All right, let's write bought. So remember, we just have 3 sounds, b, ah, t, but our ah is O, U, Uff, Off, Ah, Ow. So go ahead and write it right there. Say the sounds while you write it, and then mark it. All right, and let's check and make sure you got it right. All right, if you didn't, go ahead and fix it. All right, and we'll turn to page 6 now, which is our, what do we have on page 6? Good, our multi-letter consonant patterns. All right, so we're going to write in a new multi-letter consonant pattern. So go to the first, second, third gray shaded bar, and then right below that, we're going to write G, 2-letter G, always followed by a vowel. All right, so go ahead and write that. Say it while you write it. All right, so hopefully this is what you have written there. If not, fix it. And then right next to it on that space, we're going to write the word guy. Class, which I do we use in guy? Good, we use ya, I-E. So go ahead and write guy and mark it. All right, so this is what we should have next to our G, two-letter G, always followed by a vowel. All right, class, for our next page, we're going to our page that means opposites. Who remembers the fancy name in English for opposites? If anyone just said antonym, go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back because you are correct. So we're going to go to our antonyms page, which is page 13. All right, we are on our antonyms page, so our next free line. Let's see, so our antonyms, let's see, we had the word found today. We didn't learn the antonym today, but we learned it earlier this year. Class, what's the opposite of found? Good, the opposite of found is lost. So on the first line here, let's go ahead and write lost. Your next free line, the first part, write lost and mark it if there's anything to mark. Class, was there anything to mark in the word lost? You are right, there was not. It's basic code. All right, and then the antonym of lost is what, class? Good, found. And which ow do we use in found? Good, ow-o, ooh-uh. So go ahead and write found. So same line, but over on this part, and then mark it. All right, let's check and see if you got it right. Now class, whenever we have an ow sound and then nd after it, we're always going to use ow, o, ooh, So earlier we had round and around as spelling words, and for those we used ow, o, ooh, because it's nd at the end. So it's the same thing with found and our next word that we're going to do as well. So every time there's ow and then nd, it's always going to be this ow. All right. We are going to go to our next page now, page 14, where we have our HHH words, our homonyms, homographs, and homophones. All right. So class, one of our words today was a homonym. So that means two words that are spelled the same, sound the same, but mean different things. The word was ground. All right, we can use it as in what we stand on. All right, I put my bag on the ground. So let's go ahead and write it. Which ow are we going to use in ground? Good, ow, o, ooh, Go ahead and write that. And mark it. And make sure it looks like this. Right, and then for a picture, let's see, I guess I'll just do, well, I'll put a little hill there because the ground can have a hill on it. And that should help me remember that this is the noun, ground, the place or thing. All right, but it can also be a verb because I can say I ground the coffee this morning. So ground is the past tense of grind. And to grind something means to mash it up, right? So ground can also be a verb. Past tense verb, so go ahead and write ground again. On this side, remember it's going to be spelled and marked exactly the same, just like all our homonyms are. But this is our verb. So like we've been doing, we'll just put a little V next to it. All right, we will call that good for this video, class. We'll do one more to finish up some more practices.